When it comes to putting your house on the market, you want guidelines so you'll get the most for your money. So how do you keep that can-do attitude when you're working with a real estate agent? Well, Jolene DeVito researched some great ideas.
When it comes to real estate, most of us are not experts. That's why we need them, and that's why we have Matt Ferris from the Ferris Law Group and Cindy O'Gorman from Evie Halliday with us every Friday to help us learn and navigate the complicated field of real estate. Welcome back to you two very much. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. So if the seller has the property listed, lots of people come through, lots of showings but no offers. What do you do? What might be going wrong?
Well, sometimes it's just as simple as adjusting your price. If a buyer's you've had so many showings and no offers, you might just need to adjust the price. However, if you've got the same comments over and over again about updating, you might have to remove old dated wallpaper, remove brass fixtures, replace carpets, and clean up landscaping, stain fences, trim bushes. So a lot of cleaning up and declutter.
Is there any good way to determine how much money you should put into getting your house ready for market? A lot of people are like, I need to make money here, not spend money.
Well, and you're right. A lot of times people don't want to put the money into it, but it shortens the time on the market. And so if you're talking about investing $5,000 to have your home shine and sell 6 months faster, then that's going to pay off for you, because the sooner it sells, the better your offers are going to be. The longer it sits, your offers are going to be lower.
And the longer the house sits on the market, too, people start thinking something's wrong with the house, and so it's better to make those repairs on the front end and paint and some of the things that can really go a long way but not cost that much money.
We talked about if your house might be dated, the brass
right.
and the. But what if you just have really crazy taste, or taste that you start to become suspicious is turning people off? A bright purple and zebra room in my house comes to mind. When you're putting your house,
tell you to neutralize that.
Because my daughter loves it, but I don't
Maybe
know.
Giraffe, I don't know.
Switch to giraffe. Is that something that you should take a look at as well if your house just kind of doesn't move?
If it's in a child's bedroom, that's probably okay. But if it's in a main living area or a master, you want to have everything as neutral as possible. And it's just going to help the sale faster. And even though paint's easy to change, it's still, you don't want it to be so much that that's what they remember about the house.
Well, the visual sense is so strong that, I don't want to be known as the house with the purple bedroom, even though we all know a can of paint could take care of that.
Right.
All right, let's talk about the repair issues that you alluded to a moment ago. So say the seller either already knows or finds out in the process that something is terribly wrong with the foundation, or maybe not even terribly wrong, just wrong. Do you fix it before you put it on the market, or can you sell it kind of as is? How do you decide what to do there?
You can certainly negotiate an as-is sale to where you don't make that repair, but you certainly want to disclose that so you have no future liability. The recommendation would be to go ahead and get it fixed and hire a reputable company that offers a warranty along with that foundation repair. And it's very crucial from a contract standpoint that you don't be general in the contract. A lot of people, I'll see contracts that say seller agrees to make repairs at seller's expense subject to the inspection report. Well, you can't do that because the seller's really opening themselves up to a lot of expenses and liability if they don't get that fixed. So you got to be specific in the contract as to what you're going to repair.
And any major items like that, you want to go ahead and fix it from the beginning, because they're gonna deduct a value of what it's gonna cost to fix it and then still ask you to fix it.
Right.
So it's probably better just to address it up front.
How about the whole my school district is great thing? How do you, if you live in a good school district, how do you use that as a selling point? How do you really use that to your advantage?
In resale, that's number one. I mean, being in a good school district is always going to shorten your time on the market, and you're always going to have something that somebody wants to be in that neighborhood or school district. But we're even seeing buyers that are moving from other school districts whose kids go to private schools right now, but they're moving into a better school district just in case financially their situation changes.
Wow.
They've got the opportunity to put them in the public schools.
So, go ahead.
Well, and I was just going to say, I've heard common mistakes from friends of mine going, well, you know, our kids are grown, they're not in school, so we don't really worry about school districts. Well, that's not the right approach. Even though you don't have children, the people trying to buy your home in the future may have children. So you can't discount schools just because you don't have kids going to school.
It's certainly something that people talk about a lot and look at when they're looking to buy and sell.
Exactly.
So good to see you both. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time and advice as always. The Ferris Law Group is with us every Friday here on D-Living to answer all your real estate questions. And you can find them online, ferris-lawgroup.com.